Social media, Facebook, Twitter. Alright, so got that going. That looks to be good. Move OBS. Nowhere actually. Hop onto Discord. Friends? None. Alright. Well, still gonna hop into live on the Discord. Doing console for Streamlabs so I can see what's being talked about. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. Well, I've got about an hour before I need to go somewhere, so turning GPS on. Turn that shit off, phone. Thank you for at least notifying that you were doing something I had asked you not to do. So, I'm gonna hop into War Thunder, hopefully get some kills. Not like 110% into this, not gonna lie. Something just does not feel right. Feels like all the planes that I run into are faster. And climbing, turning. Their ammunition is definitely faster because 20 to, well, 30 mils are, bit of a leap. But, so faster climbing, faster in speed, higher energy retention. And I don't know. It's like, oh, look it, I'm almost ripping my wings off, and you've been doing a turn fight down there for the past 2 minutes. You kill the guy, I miss my shot on you, and you just turn around and keep up with me at 700 plus kilometers per hour. It seems to be an issue here, game. But, hey, I don't make the rules. So, I actually haven't been doing tanks at all recently. I'll get back into it with 3.3. Well, should I try 4.0? 5.7? 5.7 isn't bad. I like how they nerfed the snot out of this thing. Because it used to have the same gun as this, 543, but no, they had to shrink it down. Because they didn't want a Waffenträger premium. Actually, 5.7, so there's 1, 2... 3... Oh, someone's calling me. Give me a second. Alright then. I mean, I don't necessarily want to put my phone on silent. Actually, I put it on ring. Vibrate? Yeah, Vibit. Put it on Vibit. Yeah, I'll try 5.7. It's so bad. Alright, so. I know I'm, like, really bad at speaking through all of this, but rank 3 is 5.7 for tanks, and 5.7 for planes is, rank 4. So if I were to go to rank 3 and, put out like one of those. Actually, I could probably throw one of these out. I mean, what? Why? Oh, the BR is just so off. Alright. Yeah, I'm actually gonna throw the Waffen trigger back on. Guess it doesn't make a difference. Well, it's another tank, so. Ooh, neat. Alright, so. Down here. Over? Sure. Look familiar yet? On 6.7. What do you mean? Oh, U251. Fuck. Oh well. I mean, it's a heavily modified Panzer IV chassis. At least I think that's what this is. I might be wrong. It might be a stretched Panzer IV chassis, which would allow that to come up, but. Alright, so that's wall. I'm gonna move over a little bit, get a better line of sight down that road. I'm not seeing anyone over there. But who knows, I'm blind, right? That's how this all works. I'm blind, so I can't see more than 2 feet in front of my face. Had that one happen to me. It's fun. Alright. I'm going to move. I've seen more than my fair share of people claim that that monument up there is, basically good. Alright. Gotta look at me. Gotta look at me. I can help you. Okay, fine. Won't help you. I think I see it, but I don't know. Alright. Let me back up out of your way. Because you're obviously going to push me out of your way should you get the opportunity. Oh no, let me guess. You're angry. Oh no. Just gonna sit here for a bit. I mean, if it's two of them, there's not much I can't do. Yep. Not much I could have done. Because that's fair. I just play anti-air. Yes, because I'm just supposed to, you know, fire into the air and hope that I'm aiming in the, you know, high enough that the shell drop hits the plane, far enough for lead. All the while, I'm not sure if I'm firing, you know, even the right rounds to do any damage to a plane. You know what's really frustrating? Getting sparks as anti-air. Oh, and then of course, you know, 20 millimeter anti-air cannons. Man, they're better against tanks. I'm serious. Every single American tank with a 50 cal on the roof has an anti-air gun. Because that's what they use. And it fires faster, does relatively the same amount of damage more effectively. Why would you do anything else? On top of that, with how open anti-air is, at least, you know, for the Germans, you're essentially wasting spawn points. And if you are stuck spawning in it because, you know, you've been killed enough times and that's the only thing left, or that's the only thing you have enough spawn points for, guess what? You're wasting your credits. Quit the game. I'm serious. If you don't have much of anything else to play, you're basically SOL. It's frustrating. Oh, day 61. I was like, uh, um. Hmm. What am I hearing? Oh, Panther. Alright. Alright. So... Yep. I thought that was going to be a real tank for a moment. Hmm. So what's the team lists? Oh. Oof. Really? Fucking kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh. Oh well. At least I know I just need to get to B. That was, all in all, impressive. Its heavily angled side of Tiger 1 penetrates, because why not? That's why .1 BR matchmaking is trash. Because I'm pretty sure the IS-2 Revenge is objectively better. Let's see, it's faster. The armor actually works. The gun is 122, I believe. Though I may be wrong. Compared to the Tiger's non-existent armor for its battle rating. Don't get me wrong. If it gets a complete up tier, the frontal armor can be difficult if angled. But for the most part, it's just a waste of time. The gun at 88, decently high pen, but extremely high rate of bounce because it's a decently small round. What else is there? I don't know. I mean, if you had to choose between the two and a complete up tier, IS-2 all the way. Have I ever played the IS-2? No, not really. But I feel like I've played enough of this game to know that until you get to the end of the game with the Leopard 2A5, Germany's kind of meh. I mean, you can even angle the Tiger 2's armor. Doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. Because at that point you're playing against Heat FS, which doesn't really care too much about armor angling. I mean, just based off of what I see. Hesh, which doesn't really care about armor angling. And both of those have extremely high penetration. I mean, think about it like this. You drop some of Germany's tanks against tanks that it would have fought, and you have a much easier time in Germany. I mean, at that point, Germany's a little OP. Why? Because this game doesn't factor in breakdowns. It doesn't factor in, like, you turn too often or you go far enough, snap. It doesn't factor that in. So, how do they balance it? Oh, they just throw it against things that came much, much later in development. Yay, I have aircraft. Yeah. Because why would they lose? All I can say is it's not as bad as World of Tanks. And as someone who played World of Tanks for several years, if people had stopped calling me, that game is not exactly great. Three of them. And one of them's plain. Oh, sweet, G2. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's not in a plane anymore. I'm going to peel off before this side road. Hi. Maybe, instead of camping, you had been moving. Capturing zone B. Screw it, I'm gonna go around the long way. And there's 4 of them now. Why was it the last time I checked and now 4? I mean, 1 for 1 is not a good trade strategy, just isn't. Alright. It's a building. Alright. I don't care. I don't think they killed the light tank. Alright, there it goes. There's the light tank. You know, I'm not even anywhere close to their spawn. This is actually a really good spot because you can see the entire line of this map. Yeah. This game is over. Oh. There it goes. It's like, you're not getting past that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Hi there, tiger. I can only imagine how many credits I'm going to lose on this game. Yep. Yep. Of course. Okay. $5,000. Ooh, I can replace crew and mark of distinction. Alright. Yes, please. Horizontal drive. I mean, I know this thing is slow, but it could be worse. Let's see. It took me over half an hour to get to that battle. Oof. Oof. Alright. I'll do some plane games. Some flights. Since I know those aren't going to take very long. Oh, yay. Well, it won't take very long for me to get shot down by a 5.7 aircraft. I mean, there's a 4.0 twin-engine fighter that turns faster, climbs faster, has more guns. The guns do more damage, and it's American only. I mean, really not much I can do. I use way too much WEP. Actually, I might increase that in just a side climb. Alright, so that 190 is about the closest. You know what? No, get down, flaps raised. And rotate. Yes, I know. I'm lagging my ascent. Yeah. Interceptors. Alright, so those are raised now. Sure, there's a oil coolant. Anyway, that might not be a bad way, especially because they should all be well within range by the time I get there. A. So 3.3. Right? Yeah. But it's 5.7. That's a G6. Yes. Oh, A5. Alright. So. Don't quite understand why the bumps are there. Is that where they, like, opened it up to change ammunition, or...? Okay. So, 127s. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. So these 2 7s right here are going to be very much wanted. I don't know what that dot is quite yet. Ooh, a Sterling. Nice. Yeah, that base is gone. So it would be wisest to go after that P-51 in the back. And Spitfire. Yeah, I'll leave that to you guys. Go. JU-88. The JU-288 is surviving. I think they've realized. Oh, hi. So, not only did he climb at a fast rate, he fucking hate pilot snipes. Oh yeah, he's within like a small amount of space. And he's totally outrunning me at this point while gaining altitude. And with, I don't know, half a kilometer, 0.5, I pull up to 90 to him and pull a loop that way, and he still doesn't somehow get in front of my guns. But all the while, he's still gaining altitude, still gaining speed. Fuck it, I'm done.